Ooh, it's hot in here. It is hot in here. Okay, so this is my wife and I's product. It is sandalwood powder. And I thought I'd have a little bit of fun and make a product video for it. Now, product videos are definitely not my strong suit with filmmaking. I've only done maybe 1 or 2 product videos. It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I do love how it gets the creative juices flowing. All right, so here we are at the set. Now, before I get into all of this, just know that this was not planned beforehand. I thought of the idea to make a product video just now. And I used what I had to make a set. So no judgment, all right guys, no judgment. So for the center stage, we have some acoustic foam, nothing special. I kind of like the way it looked. I didn't really have any, well, I was originally going for like a piece of wood, but I didn't have any nice blocks of wood that would look good. So I saw some acoustic foam sitting on the floor and I put it there and I was like, oh, that looks kind of good. So for the center stage, we got some acoustic foam. So for the background, this black bit right here, I am using a black window shade because I had no black blankets or no black paper or anything like that. I'm using what I got, guys. So a black window shade. Now, the bad thing about that is all the textures and the wrinkles with it. It would not look good for a background for a product. So what I did with this light right here is I angled it outwards a bit, so when I'm filming the background, you can't actually see the textures. Now, I was going for a downward angle light, so the light is shooting down, because that always looks best with product videos. But when I point the light directly down on the camera, you can actually pick up all the textures and the wrinkles, and it didn't look good. So I improvised a little bit and angled the light outwards a bit. So it's still lighting up our center stage, but it's not really lighting up the background. So you can't really tell all the wrinkles and all the imperfections of the background on the camera. I did have to raise the ISO up a slight because the light isn't directly hitting the product, but I don't know. I looked at it in camera and it looked pretty good. So my next dilemma was finding props and things to make a bag of sandalwood seem interesting. So I actually grabbed a little jar of some spare sandalwood that I could use for this video, and I found a little I forget what these things are called, the thing where you smash a bit. Not that you really need to do this with sandalwood, but I don't know, I thought it'd add a little bit more depth to our little ad. So I grabbed this thing and I found a little bowl, but then I realized this didn't really look aesthetically pleasing. So I found a little bamboo looking bowl. So this looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know, when you think of burning sandalwood powder, you think of like, I don't know, cool stuff like that looks like this. So if you aren't aware of what you can do with sandalwood powder, it's actually like a natural incense. So with incense sticks, they have like a bunch of nasty chemicals and glue. Maybe not all of them, but I know a lot of the bigger brands, they have a lot of toxic glue and stuff, and people burn it. So this is more a natural way to burn an incense. Basically, you just dump sandalwood powder into our little bowl here, and you make like a little cone shape, light it, and it makes a natural little incense. So if you're interested in incense or anything like that, go check out the Herbal Witch on Instagram and our store as well. A little bit of a shameless plug, but that's all right. That's what you gotta do. If it's your business, plug it, right? So since I only have one camera on me at the moment, I'm gonna be using my dummy little camera to show you behind the scenes of what I'm actually gonna be filming with this Canon EOS R6. Okay, so for the first shot, I'm gonna put it in 60 frames per second, and we're gonna get a little slow-mo shot of me mixing or smashing the sandalwood. Not that you need to smash it, but I think it looks cool. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna probably, since I'm by myself, I'm gonna have to one-hand it. Hopefully the IBIS works well in this camera. Okay, cool. So I ended up actually just using the tripod for that shot. Just had the camera mounted on the tripod and then was just trying to do it as cool and as, I don't know, as elegant as I could. What is this thing called? I need to find out what this thing's called. Okay, so I'm thinking up next, I'm gonna actually just pour the sandalwood into our little burning bowl here. I'm trying to think of how to make this shot seem cool because we already have pretty much a static shot. I want some kind of movement. So what I might actually do is actually follow the bowl down. So I'll start the bowl from up high, and then I'll follow it with the camera, and then as it comes down, I'll pour it. So I don't know. I really don't know how that's gonna turn out. This one-handed stuff, it's not easy. Okay, so after 100 tries and a bit of frustration, we got the shot. I ended up putting the camera back on the tripod, grabbing my dummy tripod real quick, and my dummy camera. Now my tripod has this thing where I can go up and down like that. So I had it steady on the tripod. Can I actually get this? Aha, cool. So I had it steady on the tripod, and I had it angled up where the bowl was, and then I slowly followed the bowl down to our other bowl. So I'm going to get another shot of me actually pouring the sandalwood because I wanted to change it up a bit. Okay, so for the next shot, I'm gonna have our bowl here center stage, and I'm actually gonna light it. So you see the smoke coming out of the bowl, and we'll just have like a nice zoom in shot of the bowl burning. If you're curious on how to burn this stuff, here's our little volcano cone shaped thing, and then you just light the tip of it until it's on fire, and you don't blow it out or else you're gonna get powder everywhere. So you just let it burn until it turns to smoke, and it will stay lit until you take it out. So we'll wait here until it burns, and then we'll get the shot. Might take a little bit. Okay, cool. So I'm actually pretty happy with that shot. It looked really cool on camera. So what I'm doing is I'm shooting in 4K, and I want the shot to be a pan in. So I'm gonna just use keyframes to crop in a bit to make it look like the camera's actually moving towards our bowl of smoke here. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So I think I'm gonna end it off with a couple of hero shots. I'm gonna get a couple of them and see what I like the best. And I think we'll end it there because it's turning into a hot box in here. Lots of smoke everywhere. Okay, so I did a few different hero shots. We'll see what I like. We'll bring all the footage into post and try to make something of all of this with what little footage I got. It's just starting to get smoky in here, and this bowl is starting to make weird noises, and moisture is coming out of the bottom. So this isn't a good idea, guys. This is not a good idea to burn stuff in a bamboo wooden bowl. If you want to burn sandalwood, burn it in like something glass, something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this out because it's making weird noises and it's getting really smoky in here. So I'll see you in post. All right, so I finished the edit. It's not the greatest thing, but I kind of like it. It's real simple and sweet, but I don't know. Something about it is kind of catchy to me. I actually had fun trying to find music and setting the tone for what I was trying to do with this video. And I was looking up tribal music, and then I ended up finding some kind of tribal hip hop song. And then I just took the drum stem from Epidemic Sound from that song and put it in there, and then also looked up a didgeridoo, somebody playing the didgeridoo, and then I put that in there as well. And it made for a nice combo. I actually really, really like it. The sound design was a lot of fun. I just went to Epidemic Sound. Not sponsored, maybe one day. It's always fun adding the sound effects to all of your videos if you're making a short film or something. I find that one of the funnest parts of editing. So had some fun with that. Didn't keep any of the audio from the actual shots because they were all slowed down because I shot them all in 60 frames per second. So all of that was sound design. Everything was off of Epidemic Sound. Once again, not sponsored. And then I added a couple little Doodle Effects to liven the video up a bit, which I got off of a stock website where you can get free Doodle stuff and free stock footage and all that, which I also got stock footage of with a Native American lady by a fireplace or something, and the fire was exploding, and I added that in there as well. You'll see. If you haven't already seen, I probably played it at the beginning of the video, so you might have already seen it. I'm pretty happy with how this all was, and it's nothing crazy. It's definitely no crazy transitional crazy video. Said crazy a lot. Thanks so much for watching this video. I know it was a bit kind of scattery and probably didn't look all that great. I mean, I had to use my dummy tripod and my dummy camera to kind of show you behind the scenes. I need to get a camera B to use for all this behind the scenes stuff. But once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It helps me out tremendously. And without further ado, here's the final product.